Welcome to this channel. Today's question is there such a thing as the Epstein List? And if so, what is it and why do they want to keep it secret? Get ready because we are about to dive into one of the most controversial topics of our time. This is the channel that dares to ask questions that others won't, bringing you closer to the truth. Before we begin, please remember to show your support. Now let's get started. They try to silence me, but I will always speak the truth, no matter the cost. Part 1. Who was Jeffrey Epstein? Jeffrey Epstein, a name synonymous with unimaginable horrors and Ivy League professors. Individuals whose influence and power were only surpassed by their alleged involvement in Epstein's illicit activities. When news of the list first broke, the mainstream media attempted to discredit it. Many chose to ignore the story entirely, while others painted it as a baseless rumor, seeking to protect the powerful individuals whose names allegedly appeared on it. However, despite their best efforts, some media outlets couldn't resist the allure of such a scandalous tale. They delved deep into the murky waters of Epstein's network, uncovering more names and further cementing the list's authenticity. Could it scan through the data, cross-reference names and locations, and even find financial patterns to reconstruct the full list? The answer is possibly yes. With sufficient training data, an AI could follow the money trail, map the flight paths of the Lolita Express, uncover hidden connections between seemingly unrelated names and institutions. Why do they fail to uncover the truth behind the Epstein List? Or is it simply easier to remain silent than to speak out against the powerful elite? Platforms like Rumble, X, formerly known as Twitter, and independent creators have stepped up where legacy media has fallen short. Together, we are amplifying the voices, demanding answers, urging authorities to dig deeper into the hidden truths of the Epstein List. We are a community of truth seekers, united in our quest to uncover the darkness that surrounds us. We may not have the power of the legacy media, but we have something far more valuable, the power of the people. And that is a force to be reckoned with. In a world where truth is often the first casualty, we must be the voice for those who cannot be heard. Let your voice be heard and demand accountability from those in power. Let us stand together and break the silence once and for all. We must demand transparency and accountability from those in power. For too long, they have silenced the voices of justice, allowing evil to fester in the shadows. But no longer. It's time to break the silence, to expose the darkness and bring the truth to light. The truth is often buried beneath a mountain of lies and deception, concealed by those who benefit from the shadows. But why? Why do they remain silent when the public deserves answers? The media plays a vital role in holding the powerful accountable, in exposing the darkness that threatens to engulf our society. Yet they have failed us. Time and time again, they turn a blind eye to the horrors concealed within the Epstein List, prioritizing the status quo over justice. If you believe that truth must be shared and that the silence surrounding the Epstein List must be broken, repost this video. Only when light spreads can darkness retreat. Your engagement helps us continue to produce thought-provoking content that challenges the status quo and brings you closer to the truth. Also, do you and forget to subscribe to our channel so you never miss out on any of our thought-provoking episodes. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. The list is real, and one day the whole world will see it. But until then, it's up to us to keep the flame of truth burning bright. So spread this message far and wide. Let your voice be heard and demand justice. Together, we can make a difference. The truth is out there, and it's worth fighting for. By analyzing the deposition transcripts, court filings, and other public documents, an AI could identify subtle links, coded language, and patterns that indicate co-conspirators. If allowed to scour the internet for additional clues, an AI could discover leaked emails, forgotten social media posts, and overlooked travel records that connect the dots. In theory, if trained on enough documents, an AI could quickly piece together the entire Epstein network, including the hidden list, in seconds. That is much faster than any human could do it. So why don't authorities utilize this approach? Unfortunately, legal and ethical constraints limit how much raw data AI can access and process. Court records are often incomplete or heavily redacted. Plus, new evidence is sealed away rather than uploaded online. Without unfettered access, AI cannot fill in the missing pieces. It's like giving a detective a fragmented set of clues and telling them to solve the case. It can be done, but it's extremely difficult. Luckily, we live in a technological age where information flows freely. Any sufficiently advanced AI could theoretically obtain all publicly available data pertaining to Epstein and his associates. Then it would only need permission to combine the data sets. Hopefully, this day comes soon. He cultivated relationships with U.S. presidents, both Democrat and Republican, as well as influential figures like Prince Andrew, Duke of York. Questions swirled around the extent of these powerful people's involvement. What was their connection to Epstein, and how deep did it run? Despite the gravity of the allegations, the full list remains hidden from the public eye, shrouded in secrecy and protected by those who fear the consequences of its full disclosure. Yet the mere existence of such a list sends chills down the spine. It serves as a chilling reminder of the dark underbelly of power and the lengths to which some will go to protect their secrets. Where did it come from, and why does it matter? In the darkest depths of Epstein's island mansion and private jet, known as the Lolita Express, investigators uncovered a trove of secrets. Did the FBI, CIA, or some other global intelligence agency erased the list to protect powerful individuals? Or did someone buy the list and bury it deep within their own vaults? Why have so few ever been questioned when hundreds of names have been leaked? The theories surrounding the list are as numerous as they are disturbing. Some believe that Epstein took his own life. But how could a man facing a lifetime in prison and certain prosecution choose that fate? Others claim that foul play was at hand, that powerful forces sought to ensure the list perished with him. Perhaps they were right. Maybe the list doesn't exist outside of the media's sensationalized narratives. Flight logs, a black book, court depositions, all pointing to a horrifying reality. Among the disturbing contents, a list bearing names connected to Epstein's heinous crimes emerged. But who were these individuals and what was their connection to the disgraced financier? His little St. James Island in the U.S. Virgin Islands became infamous, rumored to be a haven for underage girls and young women who were lured there through manipulation and coercion. But how did he amass his fortune? Well, that remained one of the most perplexing mysteries surrounding the enigmatic financier. Despite his lavish lifestyle and questionable activities, his wealth remained largely unexplained, adding another layer of intrigue to his already tarnished reputation. Born in Brooklyn, New York in 1953, he led a life shrouded in mystery and intrigue. His journey began with humble beginnings, graduating from a prestigious high school in his hometown before attending Pennsylvania's prestigious university. However, it was in the bustling financial hub of Manhattan that he truly made his mark. As a financier, he moved in the highest echelons of Wall Street, rubbing shoulders with the titans of industry and finance. Yet his connections reached far beyond the realm of finance. Part 2, The Epstein List. But who was this enigmatic man and what was he hiding? Enter the Epstein List. These lists contained the names of politicians, billionaires, Hollywood elites. As more and more details emerged, the public was left reeling. Part 3, The most controversial theories. Did Epstein really die by suicide or was it a Part 4? Can AI recover the full list? Let's turn to the optimist side. What if an LLM or artificial intelligence system had access to the available court records? Part 5. Truth, Media, and You. Why doesn't the media talk about this? Why do they stay silent when the public deserves to know? But why are they afraid of the consequences? Do they fear the backlash from those who thrive in the shadows? In the age of social media, truth has many voices. So join us in this fight for truth and justice. Ending call to action. It's time to break free from the chains of complacency and take action. Thank you for watching this episode. If you enjoyed it, please remember to show your support.